I ended up joining a gang when I was 16, and the violence that I saw within the gang was not too different from the violence I saw at home. It felt like home. It felt like love. I didn't know any better. I ended up going to prison when I was 18 and a half. I got a 5-year sentence for multiple robberies, and there was just more of an extension of the turmoil and the violence and the dysfunction that was in prison, but also that was really just all I knew in a sense. And I ended up doing my prison sentence, and I can't say that I made any plan while I was in there, that I had any big realization or I'm going to change my life when I got out. I couldn't see that far. I was just surviving every day. But during my time in prison, I was able to forgive my mom because I did hold a lot of resentment towards her, and I blamed her for a lot of things, And while I was in prison, I just had the realization. I was able to hear other people's stories, and they would tell me about their upbringing, and the story was the same, absentee dad, dysfunctional household, and there were some stories where the homies didn't even know who their mom is, who their dad is. Maybe they didn't get abused, but maybe their mom was an alcoholic or an addict, and my eyes and my heart were able to open towards my mom after hearing all those stories, and I got to see her just as a person, and I got to see her as somebody who's in her own story, just trying to figure it out, and realizing that she did the best she could with what she was given. And that was a big step for me in my life. But I ended up getting out of prison. I did find it in my heart to forgive my mom, because who am I to withhold forgiveness from somebody, especially given the things that I was involved in. But I still had my dad that I needed to forgive for not being there. It's a journey, right? And it's a lifelong journey.